Hey, what up, Track Fam? Uh, Good news, they haven't canceled our season yet. So yeah, that's great to hear. Um, who knows about the future, but so far we're still on. I thought I'd make some videos to kind of keep you excited, keep in touch, uh, explain what the workout's going to be for the day, except for throwers. Sorry, you have the same thing over and over again. Uh, I'm going to send this out by email to everyone, and then those who get the email share it with other people. Make sure they check their email as well. So the workout for today um, is 2 by 480 meters, 4 by 180 meters. Um, I'll kind of explain what we need and things you should watch out for and all that kind of stuff. All right, things we need. You need about a quarter-mile stretch of road. Um, if it's around a block, that's fine. If you're out in the country and it's just a straight line, great. It shouldn't be like back and forth because we're working on sprint mechanics when you're tired, and that much decelerating and accelerating will be a problem. You should have an inside resting area, so don't drive out into the middle of the country and do this. Or, I mean, I suppose you'll have your car there, but I would prefer you resting, walking around to sitting. And if you have a watch, bring that. Otherwise, we'll need to do some other ways to measure time and or distance. So measuring distance, Google Maps works. That's what I use, honestly, for most of our routes. You can just bring up the satellite view and look for landmarks. That'll tell you about how far things are. Or you can like measure your stride cadence. It's about 3 footfalls per second. So if it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that kind of thing, that's about a second. And we're being approximate anyways, so if you're off by a little bit, it doesn't matter too much. So yeah, that's what you need. Try not to have any huge hills in here or anything. Keep it as flat as possible. But whatever you got is what you got. All right, so start off, warm up. It's cold out. You should be doing the warm up. If you want to save the floor exercises and the static stretching for afterwards, that's fine. I head at the beginning of practice because that's the easiest time, like, for all of us to do it together and me to make sure everyone's actually getting it done. But now you're on your own anyways, so save it for afterwards. Especially if don't do that outside, basically. Okay, so pacing. These are this much off of all out. They should be run at a pace that you can keep up for 75 seconds, that you can keep up for 480 meters, minus this much. So back off a little bit, but they should feel like a sprint. All right, so your first one, you run your 480 meters, you run your 75 seconds, however you're measuring it out. And then you have a long break. Take that inside, it's warm. In 15 minutes, you will have another one. Rules for the break: don't sit as much as possible. You'll be tired initially, and you might want to sit down, but like, don't spend more than a minute or two sitting. Walk around. Halfway through this break, do some 20, 30, 40 meter stride outs. Not like gym length, like sideways across the football field, that kind of length. This is at like 60%. We're not trying to get you tired. I'm just trying to make your legs wake up again, essentially, so they don't fall all the way back asleep. Then you run your second one. After the second one, there is another 15-minute break. It does need to be 15 minutes. Even if you feel good, you need to wait like 10 minutes pushing it, but you're not in that kind of shape. So probably 15 minutes. After that second 15-minute break, there are 4 180 meters, 30 seconds. And in between each of those, you get a 5-minute break. You probably don't need stride outs in the middle of that, 5 minutes is short enough that you should stay warm. Make sure you are inside so that you do stay warm, but you shouldn't need that. If you want to push that 5 minutes out to 10 minutes, that's fine as well. We're working on sprint mechanics, running mechanics when you are tired, but the tired isn't like breathing heavy tired. The tired is like after you've run 200 meters or 400 meters tired, which, I mean, you will be breathing heavy, but you should get full rest, full recovery before each of these intervals. I'll probably be making a video of this like this pretty much every day. Maybe not every day, but at least 3-4 days a week. Something to, give me something to do. Give me something to make you listen to. I like hearing myself talk. So, and I like making you listen to me. So cool. Let me know how it goes. We can set up like virtual coaching if that's a thing that you need. Probably more on the technique side of things. If you have somewhere to try something, we could set up like a remote session of some kind. I don't know what would be the best way to do that, but it's something I'm thinking about. Yeah. All right. Good luck. Have fun.